So, quick question. Have you ever had one of those days where you're so bloated you feel like you swallowed a balloon? Or maybe your brain feels like it's in a fog and you can't focus to save your life? Honestly, I've been there too, and you know what? Gluten could totally be the reason. Even if you don't have celiac disease, and let's be real, most people don't, there's something called gluten sensitivity that's way more common than you think. Research from reputable sources like Harvard Health shows that gluten can trigger inflammation, digestive issues, and even mess with your mood. Crazy, right? But the good news is, once you ditch gluten, you might notice a massive difference in how you feel. More energy, clearer skin, better digestion. Who doesn't want that? But let me just tell you, gluten can be super hard to digest for a lot of people. When your body struggles to process it, it can trigger symptoms like bloating, stomach pain, fatigue, and even skin problems like eczema or acne. And get this, gluten can also mess with your immune system. A study published in Frontiers in Immunology found that gluten can increase inflammation in some people, which might explain why you feel so sluggish after eating a big bowl of pasta. If any of this sounds familiar, you're not alone. Millions of people are realizing that gluten might be the sneaky culprit behind their health issues. Okay, let me tell you a little about my own experience. I wasn't one of those people who woke up one day and said, "No more gluten for me." No, it was more like years of small, nagging problems that eventually piled up. I used to feel tired all the time. Not the "I stayed up too late binge-watching my favorite show" kind of tired, but the "I can barely keep my eyes open by lunchtime" kind. It didn't matter if I had 8 hours of sleep or drank 3 cups of coffee, I was just dragging. Then there was the bloating. I swear, some days I looked like I was in my second trimester after eating a sandwich. And don't even get me started on the brain fog. You know that feeling where you can't seem to focus on anything, like your brain is moving in slow motion? That was my reality. At first, I just thought it was normal. Oh, I'm busy, I'm stressed, maybe I'm not eating enough veggies. But then a friend of mine mentioned gluten, and I thought, what do I have to lose? So I decided to try cutting it out. For the first week, I didn't notice much, except how annoyed I was trying to figure out what to eat. But by the second week, it hit me. My stomach wasn't constantly tied in knots after meals. My energy? It was like someone flipped a switch. And the brain fog that I thought was just part of adulting? It cleared. What really shocked me was how much better I felt emotionally. I didn't expect that. But I felt lighter, less moody, less anxious. It was like my body had been screaming for help and I finally listened. Don't get me wrong, it wasn't perfect at first. I made mistakes. I accidentally ate things with hidden gluten, hello, soy sauce, and I had moments of frustration, but every little win kept me going. The more I stuck with it, the better I felt. That's why I'm so passionate about sharing my story. If you're struggling with those little mystery symptoms like I was, going gluten-free could be the answer. And trust me, having something like a gluten-free diet lifestyle guide makes the transition so much easier. I wish I had known about it when I first started. Let's be honest, going gluten-free isn't a smooth transition. I mean, when I first started, I felt like gluten was literally lurking in everything I loved. Bread? Gone. Pasta? Bye-bye. Even sauces and snacks that seemed innocent had hidden gluten. It felt overwhelming, like I was learning to eat all over again. And then there's the social aspect. Oh man, eating out can feel like a minefield. You're sitting there with friends, trying to explain to the waiter that you need something gluten-free without sounding like a diva. Does this salad dressing have gluten? What about the croutons? Oh, and the marinade on the chicken? It's exhausting. Plus, let's not sugarcoat it. There's this adjustment phase where your taste buds need to catch up. Gluten-free bread doesn't exactly taste like a fresh baguette at first, right? And you might find yourself missing certain comfort foods. But trust me, it gets easier. Like, way easier. You start discovering amazing gluten-free swaps. Hello, chickpea pasta and almond flour pancakes. You'll also get better at reading labels and knowing which brands to trust. And honestly, this is where my gluten-free diet lifestyle becomes your best friend. It's not just about keeping you nourished, it's about making this journey less of a hassle. It helps bridge the gaps, so you don't have to stress over missing nutrients or dealing with bloating while your body adjusts. The truth is, the challenges are real, but so are the rewards. Once you push through the learning curve, you'll realize it's not just doable, it's totally worth it. So, let me tell you about this product that has been a total lifesaver for me, the gluten-free lifestyle. If you're thinking, ugh, another supplement, Trust me, this one's different. It's not just about making up for what you miss when you cut out gluten. It's about giving your body everything it needs to feel amazing. This product helps with digestion, reduces inflammation, and fills in the nutritional gaps that can happen when you go gluten-free. Plus, it's super easy to use. You use this information daily, and it works behind the scenes to support your gut and overall health. What I love most is how it's made specifically for people like us who are trying to live gluten-free without losing their minds. Here's the deal. Going gluten-free can feel like a big change at first, but once you start, it's incredible how much better you'll feel. Imagine waking up with more energy, no more bloating after meals, and just feeling good in your own skin. That's what happened for me, and I know it can happen for you too. The gluten-free lifestyle makes it so much easier. It takes the guesswork out of the process and helps you stick with it, even when things get tricky. If you've been struggling with your health and nothing seems to work, why not give it a try? You've got nothing to lose and so much to gain. So, if you're ready to kickstart your gluten-free journey, here's how to make it as smooth and stress-free as possible. First, don't overcomplicate things. Start by swapping out just a few key items. Replace your regular bread with a gluten-free alternative or trade your pasta for options made from rice, quinoa, or chickpeas. It's all about small, manageable changes that add up over time. Second, set yourself up for success by clearing out your pantry. You don't have to throw everything away, but getting rid of obvious gluten-packed items will make your life so much easier. Third, and this is an amazing one, get support. That's where the gluten-free lifestyle really shines. It's not just an ordinary product, it's like a safety net for your body, making sure you're getting the nutrients you need while reducing inflammation and helping your gut adjust. And don't forget to lean on your community. There are so many online groups, blogs, and forums where people share their gluten-free tips and recipes. You're not alone in this. The most important part? Be patient with yourself. You'll make mistakes, it happens. But every step you take is a step toward feeling better and living your best, healthiest life. You've got this, and I'm here cheering you on. Alright, so here's the plan. If any of this works for you, click the link in the description and check out the gluten-free lifestyle. It's been a huge part of my gluten-free journey, and I think you're going to love it. And hey, if you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, and share it with someone who might be struggling with their health. Thanks for hanging out with me today. I'll see you next time on Natural Nostrums.